Hey curious minds, welcome back to Decode Base. Have you ever hopped on your phone just to check one thing? Boom! A few moments later, you slip in. You're in a deep rabbit hole of cat videos, conspiracy theories, and random funny short videos. Yeah, been there, done that. But here is the truth. The algorithm doesn't care about your growth. It only cares about your attention. In this video, we are going rogue. I'm going to hand you a technique we call the Content Curation Compass, a way to self-direct your content consumption so that it actually builds your mind instead of numbing it. So let's get into it. Let's talk real quick about the problem. Most of us are being fed mind-numbing content to grab our attention. We scroll, we consume random content, and we are completely off track, distracted from actual useful content. The algorithm decides what we see next and directs the content based on our watch history patterns, not based on where we want to go. This means you're letting a machine with zero context about your life shape your thinking and take control over you. That's scary. But here is the kicker. Your brain is starving for meaningful input. You don't just want entertainment, you need enrichment. So how do we flip it? Now picture this. Your mind is like a mug and content is like water from a tap. If you leave the tap running non-stop, your mug overflows. Information spills everywhere. No absorption, no growth, just a messy waste. But what if you keep the tap off until your mug is empty and ready again? You take only what you need, consciously and intentionally. You fill up, you digest, you integrate, then and only then you go back for more. That's not passive scrolling, that's mindful nourishment. A clear shift from hypnotized zombie doom scrolling to a focused and intentional explorer of knowledge. Introducing the Content Curation Compass, a system we design in Decode Labs to intentionally guide what and how you consume online. This isn't a detox, it's a design. Think of it like this. Instead of wandering through the content jungle blindfolded, you build a map and you bring in a compass. You decide what direction your mind is growing in and eventually taking control over the algorithm's direction. We have broken it down into 4 easy zones, each one like a direction on a compass. First, North, core knowledge. This is content aligned with your long-term growth. Documentaries, podcasts, deep dives, stuff that feeds your brain. For example, if you're into psychology, curate a playlist of best minds in cognitive science and feed it to your brain in 20-minute chunks daily. Second, South, passion projects. These are small and niche topics that spark your curiosity. They may not be directly productive, but they light up your mind. For example, if you're into ancient architecture, boom, that's a part of your long-term growth because it builds lateral thinking. Third, East, mental clarity. This is content that helps you regulate your mind. Mindfulness videos, philosophy, and reflection tools. For example, 10-minute videos that teach stoicism, practical thinking, or breathing techniques to reset when you're overstimulated. Fourth, West, skill expansion. This is practical, applicable knowledge. Tutorials, masterclasses, how-to videos. For example, want to learn video editing? Set up a 30-day challenge playlist from the best creators in that space. Let it level you up. Here is the magic. Don't let the platforms serve you. Serve yourself. Create YouTube playlist or plan the Instagram search bar as per the compass zone. Use tools like Pocket, Notion, or Raindrop to organize must-watch content. Batch consume with a purpose. Set a timer, choose the zone and go deep. And one radical move, turn off autoplay. The moment you switch from passive to intentional content consumption, your entire relationship with digital media changes. You're no longer at the mercy of algorithms. You become a curator of your mental ecosystem. When you build your content curation compass, content stops being noise and it becomes nutrition for mind. So here is your challenge. Today, sit down for 10 minutes. Draw out your compass. Choose one zone to start with and curate 5 pieces of content aligned with that zone. Then every time you open your app, you open it with intention. You're not a consumer, you are an intentional explorer of your mind. So, drop your thoughts in the comments if you are in need of building your content compass. And you may also share one zone you're starting with. Let's make this a moment of intentional minds. If this lit up something in your brain, give us a like. Hit subscribe and share this intentionally with someone who needs to stop binging and start building. We have also launched the official Decode-based Discord server, a space to connect, question, and build together. Links are in the description. Join the inner circle, be a decoder, and also follow us on Instagram for more creative content. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.